Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a really great day so far. Today I am going to tell you a few of the little dupes that I've come across in my makeup collection. And hopefully this will give you guys the opportunity to compare something drugstore or something much cheaper compared to the higher end makeup items out there. I have 3 for you today. So let's just jump right in and see what I've got today. Okay, so the first little drugstore versus higher end dupe that I have today has to do with Benefit's The Professional. These are both primers, and this is Maybelline's Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. Now this one is the travel size, and I believe the full size is $30. I'll have everything linked below. This one is full size, and I can't compare with the sizes of these, of course, because this is the travel size, but I think this was $12 for the little size, which is 7.5 milliliters, and for the full size of this, which I want to say was maybe $6 or $7, I'm not sure, it's 20 milliliters. So it's a great price difference, of course. And what these do, these are primers that you kind of push into the areas on your face that you have your pores are the biggest. So I'll show you the difference. The Benefit's Professional, I don't know how well you can see that, but it has a little bit of a color to it. And it's more of like a skin tone color. Of course, this doesn't show up on your skin. It's just going to be a primer that goes right but into your pores. It just fills them in and kind of just erases them and blurs them out, so your makeup goes on top and your pores are invisible and it looks fantastic. So this, what you would want to do, instead of just rubbing it in on your skin, you would want to kind of rub it a little bit and pat it into your skin. And that is what helps fill it in and erase those pores. So of course you can see there's really nothing there. Of course, like I said, it becomes invisible after that. But this really does work very well. The difference between the baby skin, this one feels, I'll show you how it's clear. So you can see it's clear. It does, but again, both of them are going to be invisible on your skin. This one has a little bit slicker, more of a silicone-y type feeling than the other one does. I was worried that with my oily skin, especially right in here where you would put it for pores and around your nose, those tend to be really oily areas. So I was worried that this would make my skin a little bit more oily and really make those oils come through the skin quicker, but I didn't find that at all. I found that this concealed my pores. It really did make them erase. As it says, instant pore eraser, and it did. It erased my pores just as well, in my opinion, as the Benefit Professional. And I think that the Maybelline one feels a little greasier. That's the only thing. But again, I haven't noticed once I cover it with foundation, set everything with powder, I haven't noticed it making my skin seem oily during the day. So in my opinion, this is definitely a dupe. And of course, the drugstore price is definitely going to be better than the high end. So I would say if you've been wanting to try the Benefit Professional to see if you can get a pore eraser primer, try this Maybelline one and try the Maybelline one and see if you like that kind of primer. And then maybe one day, if you want to compare it, this lasts a long time. This is just the travel size and it's $12, and this thing lasts me a long time. So this is a great option of trying the Professional and comparing it to the Maybelline one if you're ever interested in doing that. Okay, so the second dupe products that I've come up with, this is the travel size again of Benefit's Hoola, and this is NYC's, it's called Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder, and this is in the color Sunny. So this was my first time trying this bronzer, but honestly, I was very surprised. I can't remember, again, I bought this a while ago. I can't remember the price compared to Hoola, but again, I'll have everything linked down below. I know the travel size of the Hoola, I believe, was $14, and the full size is $30. This is a great bronzer. It is definitely one of my favorite bronzers. I use it to contour with. I've heard some people say that they don't like it to contour with because it's almost has a little bit of some people have said it kind of looks muddy on them, but I don't find that at all. And it just gives just enough warmth on your skin, and I will show you the colors. So I'll show you the swatch of the NYC one first. Okay, so this is what the NYC one looks like swatched, and I'll show you. I find that the NYC one goes on right away. So when I did a swatch, it was just one swipe and it's so pigmented. Surprisingly, I think the Hoola actually takes a little bit more kind of going over. So this is the second swatch. So it's just not quite as pigmented. I feel like there's another color in this NYC bronzer that may be a closer color match to Benefit Hoola. So I'll have to look that up. But comparing, and those are kind of the colors. This one's the Hoola color. Hoola is right here. And then the NYC one is right here. So they're very similar, especially on your face, to bronze or to contour with. If I had to choose, if I had to go back, and if I run out of both of these and I've got to go back and repurchase another one, I think I would choose the NYC one. It's very pigmented and it lasted a long time and I really liked it. And for the price, you just can't beat it. Okay, so my last dupe, this one I just happened to see at the store the other day and I thought, I'm curious, I'm gonna try that. This one is a dupe for Dior's Lip Glow Color Reviver Balm. And the color that I have in it is, it's just pink. So this is the pink one. I think there's a coral one. I think there's a few colors now. This is $30. And I've had this for several months now and I really love it. I must say, I mean, it's very moisturizing and it's just for those days where you just want that hint of color. It's one of those that supposedly works with the pH of your skin, and so it's not really going to look the same on any two people. And I have it, you probably can't tell a whole lot. I'll try to take a closer up picture and post it in here, but I have it on my bottom lip. So it seems a bit more glossy. I'll show you which one I'm comparing it to. I'm comparing it, this is $30, but it's beautiful and I really do love it. I'm comparing it to e.l.f.'s. I'm not sure what this is called, but I'll have to look it up and put it below. But I'm comparing it to e.l.f.'s color in Perfect Pink. And as you can see, they're not identical colors, but they're both supposed to kind of change, you know, that little pink color. They're both glossy, and I have this one on top, on my top lip, and Dior on my bottom lip. And I didn't rub my lips together or anything like that. The e.l.f. one seems a little bit more pink. And I'm not sure if it just has a different formula to where it changes a little bit more with the pH of my skin to make it a little bit more pink. But it went on, right away it went on and changed pretty quickly to that brighter pink. The Dior is a little bit lighter, a little bit more subtle, but a little bit glossier. Both of them are very moisturizing. I'm really enjoying both of them. With the Dior, I would repurchase this. But if you don't want to spend $30 on something that just gives you a subtle pink, you know, color to your lips, then check out the e.l.f. one. I think they're pretty similar. They both feel great. I think this was $3 compared to $30. So just an idea if you were considering trying the Dior one, or if you were looking at the e.l.f. one and trying to decide, I really think that they really compare. So that's all I've got today. You guys like this video if you like these dupes video, and I'll try to come up with maybe one dupe a month or something like that I've found and you know, came across in my makeup stash or just happened to find out at the store. I always like finding dupes and things like that, especially when they're very comparable and such a huge difference in price, but yet not a huge difference in quality. So there are definitely more dupe products out there, and I'd be happy to keep digging and find more for you guys. So let me know if you'd like to continue seeing those dupe videos. And also comment down below and tell me some of the products that you have found in your makeup collection that are just identical products or so close that you wouldn't even be able to tell the difference. But I hope you enjoyed this video today. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed so you can continue seeing my videos every time they come out. I'm going to try to be more consistent and start posting every Sunday, and I might even start posting twice a week. You guys let me know if you'd be interested in seeing more videos. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.